The Northern Territory government has backflipped on its proposal to build a new youth detention centre in Darwin's industrial area. Our reporter, Stephanie Zillman, has been following this story and joins us live from Pinelands. Steph, how significant is this announcement?
Oh, Emily, look, this is extremely significant. This represents a real backflip by the government, who for 7 months insisted that the site here, just to my right behind these businesses, was their preferred location for a new youth justice centre. So it's extremely significant that today, now they say that they've rejected the decision that they made earlier to build it here. They've sided with the NT Planning Commission, who said that they should find a new location for the site. There'll be a lot of red faces in Parliament this evening. Let's have a listen to how it all unfolded. It's back to square one for the Northern Territory government, who says there's no site, no plan and no time frame for building a new youth detention centre.
We've listened to the community and we've made that decision that the Youth Justice Centre won't go ahead at the Pinelands site. We will go back out and start afresh.
For 7 months, the government has focused on building the new youth detention centre at Pinelands on Darwin's outskirts. But there was strong opposition from local businesses.
Common sense is not common anymore. Let's try and bloody make it common, eh?
Now the Planning Commission has rejected the plan and the government will not use its veto right to push ahead.
The government is absolutely trying to save face with its backflip today, hiding behind a Planning Commission decision. Ultimately, it should never have made the decision of the Pinelands site in the first place.
The backflip means there's been no progression towards the Royal Commission into Youth Detention's flagship recommendation to close Dondale, which houses detainees in Berrimah's old adult prison. And it's been almost a decade since successive Territory governments were first warned of the need for a new centre.
We'll continue to work through a range of options. At this stage, we're not taking anything off the table. We need to look at what is the best way forward.
The government claims it can still use its existing design work, but advocates for youth justice are disgusted by the delay, which will see detainees remain in Dondale indefinitely.
That place should be ripped down. It's an absolute national disgrace. And the fact that it continues and no one even seems to be able to question that shows you the levels of indifference, complacency, and general ennui that's happening in the community.
It's the second time the government has backed away from its chosen site after pressure from business. Its first plan was to build the new youth detention centre near the existing site in Berrimah. But local developer Halikos, which was gifted land adjoining the site by the government, lodged a legal objection and the plan was dropped soon after. The Minister for Infrastructure has since admitted rebuilding at Berrimah would devalue the Halikos development Northcrest next door.
And Steph, you've been speaking to locals. What's the reaction been?
Oh, Emily, it's really been one of jubilation. A lot of businesses here were highly organised into a group to lodge a group objection to the NT Planning Commission. They put a lot of time and energy into making sure that their objection was as organised as possible, and now they're just really happy that they've been listened to. Here's what a local businessman had to say just a short time ago.
We've had to put a lot of time and money and effort into steering the government in the right direction, you know. It's sort of, it's not the right place to put a youth detention centre right on the doorstep behind a general industry zone, you know.
And so, Steph, what's next?
Emily, it's absolutely back to the drawing board. There is no plan yet for a new youth detention centre, so we await future announcements by the government. Emily.
Stephanie Zillman, thank you.